What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Deontay Wilder. Canelo Alvarez. Get this. Deontay Wilder claims that Canelo is too small. That's an easy fight for David Benavidez, says Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder says Canelo is too small for David Benavidez, and he would be an easy fight for him than his recent win over Caleb Plant. The way that Canelo has seeming been avoiding Benavidez for the last 3 years, it seems clear that he realizes that he can't beat him. Hence, he's chosen to avoid Benavidez like the plague and mostly fight weak opposition, handpicked from England to preserve his time at the top artificially. Wilder sees the 6'2" hulking Benavidez, which is 27-0 with 23 knockouts, as an example of a fighter competing below his natural weight class by campaigning at 168 instead of 175 is where he should be given his massive frame. And this is what he said, Wilder. He said, Canelo's too small for him. That's an easy fight for David, in my opinion, said Deontay Wilder. He said, I think he's going to wear him down even quicker. I think Caleb gave Benavidez more of a challenge than Canelo would give him. I think Canelo is way too small, but who knows? This is boxing. You never know until you know. But it was amazing in my eyes about David Benavidez's last fight against Caleb Plant. And let me counterpunch. You would look at that from a physical viewpoint only. Like, look, David Benavidez throws combinations. He's quick. He's tall. He's a lot taller than Canelo. So, I think he is too small. I would disagree. I don't think that he's too small, and because I used to think and have that same mindset for Canelo when he took on guys like Rocky Fielding and he broke him down, okay? Along with Caleb Smith. Callum Smith, I thought was way too big for Canelo Alvarez, and Canelo proved me wrong as well. I think a lot of people have to understand that Canelo's a lot tougher and he has a good chin, from the people that are in that weight class. And we've seen Caleb Plant, not that he's not tough, he just doesn't have a chin like Canelo. Okay? And see, look at it like that, since we're viewing how small Canelo is versus the guys that he fights from the guys that David Benavidez fights. Well, David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez both fought Caleb Plant. And Caleb Plant at least lasted. I know he held like a mother sucker against David Benavidez, but at least he went to the final bell. Whereas Canelo fought him a lot earlier, mind you. He fought him a couple years ago, and he took him out in round 11. So it did take a while for Canelo to break him down, but nonetheless, he did break Caleb Plant down. And looking at David Benavidez, he's a tough fighter, but is he ready for those counter punches? And when I mean counter punches, I mean real counter punches, punches that you don't see coming, traps that Canelo can set for David Benavidez that he's not ready for. Everyone likes to talk about how offensive and how devastating a fighter is, but they don't understand that same devastating fighter, i.e. Julian Jackson, can still get caught too. That Terry Norris can still get caught too. Okay? A lot of these fighters that came in offensively sound and look like they could just take your face off, yeah, they're good offensively, but how is their defense? Better yet, how is their beard? Okay? Now, could David do it? He probably could, but I don't think it's because Canelo's too small. But understand, this is coming from the same person that thought he was too small for Tyson Fury, and he got his ass in there too big and wasn't able to move. Counterpunch. So Wilder saying what he's saying, oh, he's just too small. He's acting like he's coming from 154 or 160 or something. He's been there. Matter of fact, he's the champion at the weight class. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Deontay Wilder thinking that Canelo Alvarez is too small for David Benavidez. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!